We have the first look of the Magnificent Monster Grandmaster rarities to take a look at, thanks to Pheromone, who's currently at the San Diego Comic Con, and all these images are from him from Facebook and Twitter. So let's take a look at them and let's talk about it. Now, these are going to be coming out on September 8th, I believe, in Magnificent Monsters, and these are 18 of the 20 overframes that could be pulled, but these are the 18 main overframes that we'll be seeing players pull across North America, South America, Africa, Australia, and also Europe. So this is going to be very interesting because there's 100 for the Western side and 100 for the European side, so a total of 200. But let's get into it and let's talk about it. So this is the main image of all 18 in one. Some of them are being covered up, but we have all the images, so we're going to scroll past all of them. First up, we're going to be looking at the Dark Magician, the Pharaoh Servant, which honestly looks absolutely amazing in the rarity. And this is the one that a lot of players are going to be wanting to get because it's Dark Magician. Then we have Kuriboh Multiply. This is going to be a very good card for the Virtual Light and Darkness deck, or any deck like Hero as well, because it gets to any of your monsters that have 300 attack and 200 defense, and it's also great for Dark Magician as well. So overall, this card has multiple different uses, and I could definitely see it being played in multiple different decks. Then we have Dark Magical Curtain, which we've known about the artwork for this card because the OCG for Korea, because they share the same censorship laws as us for these cards, and we could see the comparison between this and the OCG version. There's not really much of a censor at all, so it's great to see that. And we still have the Dark Magical Curtain in the background, taking up like, I don't know, 5% of the card art itself. After that, we have the favorite hero, Shining Flare Wingman. A lot of players are going to be wanting this card because it takes a fusion monster and one face-up monster on the field, and because it's just one of the best super polymerization targets against any fusion deck. Then we also have the favorite hero, Flame Wingman, that takes two monsters with the same type but different attributes, so the opposite of Mud Dragon of the Swamp. And it's crazy to think that it took this long to finally get this one, and it's going to be a staple in a lot of extra decks, along with Mud Dragon, along with Garura, and even a lot of the new ones that they've released recently. We also have the Winged Kuriboh Sabatel level 10, which is absolutely broken for your hero decks because it allows you to search polymerization or a fusion spell from your deck to your hand, but also it locks you from the extra deck except hero monsters for the rest of the turn. Overall, this is a great card for heroes, but I wish the lock wasn't there for other fusion decks that could use this card. Stardust Dragon Victim Sanctuary is one of the best synchro monsters that's being released this year because it is a Omni Negate that contribute itself to negate the activation and destroy the card. And if it's sent to the graveyard, because it was, well, if a monster in your possession is tributed this turn, quick effect, you can banish this card from your graveyard to summon a Stardust Synchro monster from your extra deck. And you can only use each effect of this card once per turn. And that's absolutely fine because most of the time you're just going to go activate effect, tribute to negate something, use the effect to banish to summon out a second one, or even another Stardust Synchro monster to dodge another type of destruction or negation. And one of the best things about it, it just replaces itself, so decks like Ritual of Light and Darkness is going to run two of these. After that, we have Stardust, the Starjunk Synchron, not Stardust Synchron. If it was a Stardust Synchron, this card would actually be, well, a little better, even though it's really good in decks like Cool Tune and Synchron itself, and even Elf Note as well, because it could substitute itself for any Synchron tuner you need for your Synchro summons. Then we have Synchro Emergency, one of the best trap cards that just allows you to do turn 0 plays, which is absolutely insane to think about. Artwork looks absolutely amazing, and definitely one that players will want for their collection. We have the number 39 Utopia Emissary of Light. This is the brand new Utopia, and honestly, I definitely think a lot of rank 4 decks will definitely want this card in their extra decks for a lot of the plays that it can make. We have Gagaga Magician, Gagaga Magic, which honestly looks great in this shot with the whole entire breaking out of the frame, and it's hiding behind Kuriboh and your favorite hero, Flame Wingman. We have a Gagaga girl's cell phone subtraction. Everyone loves it. She's sitting on the actual art frame, and it's a great attention to detail. And this is going to be one of the ones that players will chase after, especially for the higher numbers as you get into past anything of 20 out of 100. Then we have Ada's Pendulum Dragon, 4 Heavenly Dragons. So the 4 are going to be called the 4 Heavenly Dragons instead of the 4 Heavenly Dragons because it saves on text space in the actual name box. This looks absolutely amazing, and then once you get to the text box, it's going to be a nightmare to read. Then we have Horoscope Sorcerer, the Stargazer Magician, which looks beautiful in the Grandmaster Rarity with the prismatic secret rare styling, and also the Starlight Rare 2.0, which really gives out more of a flair. Then we have Astrograph Sorcerer, the Star Frost Magician, another absolutely amazing card, and definitely one that players will want to have because it's essentially another Astrograph Sorcerer, but extremely broken. We have Decode Talker Integration, which is a brand new Link 3 monster that I know a few decks have been running in the OCG, especially Malice, because honestly, just being able to have a quick effect that you contribute a monster this card points to send any Cyberse monster from your extra deck to the graveyard, and it can make 2 attacks during each battle phase for definite interruption, because you can send things like, oh, what is it? The Deceive Worm, and I think Mirological Aggregator is a Cyberse monster, but don't quote me on that. But this has a lot of potential, sending Wind Pegasus Agnister as well, so you have a lot of options with this card. Then we have the Cyberse Contract, or the Cyberse Code Magician, which is a brand new, well, ritual monster. And this is going to be one that is going to be ran in a lot of ritual decks, because if it's sent from the hand or field to the graveyard, you can send a Cyberse monster from your deck to the graveyard, or if it was ritual summon, you could special summon the monster instead. Also, it just locks you into Cyberse, so it just allows you to send any Cyberse from your deck to the graveyard, but most of the time, if you just ritual summon it, you're just going to summon it to the field. And then Cyberse Contract, which is just 1,000 years of Habakiri, because it allows you to send a spell from your hand or field to the graveyard that's face up to add any ritual monster from your deck to your hand, and also it just allows you to just have a free link monster that points bottom and bottom left. But also with the Code Magician, you can use this card in your hand, so these two go hand in hand, and it will be perfect for any Malice deck. But I'm really excited for Magnificent Monsters. I'm going to have a stream for it whenever I get whatever I got in the mail in the future, and this is going to be a really fun set to open, even though it's extremely allocated. But anyways, I've been BoltSpider. I hope you guys did enjoy this news of the first look at the Grandmaster Rarity from the San Diego Comic-Con. I wish I was there to see it in person, because these absolutely look amazing from the images that we have so far. Thank you everyone for watching this video. If you liked it, hit that like button down below, and if you want to see more content like this, hit that subscribe button as well. And to get notified whenever I upload, hit that bell too. And I do want to thank FGH and Ronald Arnett Jr. 3938 for supporting the channel and becoming a channel member. And if you want to join the Discord server, it is down in the description below of each video. But anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video, and goodbye.